In the times before man, two incredibly powerful entities existed, the mirth and the gloom. The gloom designed a realm of complete and utter darkness, and the mirth created stars and planets to bring light. Where the gloom would bring death, the mirth would create life. Despite their polar opposite natures, the duo worked in perfect harmony.
Ah, shit.
Zach, do you have any idea how much that skull is worth?
Sorry, Agatha. I love coming over here. You have all this cool stuff. It's all, creepy and mysterious and shit.
Oh, just be careful, okay? I'm trying to tell our audience an important story, and I don't need to remind you what happened the last time you interfered with my belongings.
You say that like the end of the earth is my fault.
It is your fault! Oh, I will never understand how your sheer idiocy can be so charming. Anyways, back to the tale. As time goes on, and mankind evolves, our planet is beginning to see decay. Forests burning to their roots, glaciers dissolving into mist. The Earth is starting to split apart at its seams. The scale of light and dark is slowly shifting. Where happiness fades, sorrow consumes. Over the last year, 4 souls have emerged that stand a chance against our ever-changing world. The doctor, the noblewoman, the dealer.
Businessman!
Yes, the businessman, and the manic. The lot set their sights on becoming more than regular humans. However, during a very unfortunate event, the manic was slaughtered by an army of the undead.
You mean zombies?
Okay, zombies.
Teddy bear zombies.
Lords below, stop it, you two! Or I'm never inviting you over for tea and liver again.
That was liver?
With the manic fallen, our adventurers, along with a lone wanderer known as the Trash Man, sought refuge in an abandoned building, surrounded by the monsters that they helped create. After a short recollection and the untimely passing of the Trash Man, the troop broke through the waves of fuzzy amalgamations and into the barren street, where the next part of our saga is about to unfold. Join us on our endeavor to Cold Reed Hospital, where our...
I'm bored.
Well, I've said all I've needed to say anyways.
Great! You got a TV around here?
Yes, over there.
All right! Oh, God. Phew! You've been hanging out with me for how long, and you haven't even bothered to check out the marvel that is American television? Oh, hell yeah! I love this episode!
I mean, my mom never thought this would work out. She was all, once a cheater, always a cheater. I just wish we hadn't lost those 4 months. The time was what she needed just to gain a little perspective.
Break the souls of everyone in our way. Split their heads in twain. Cut off the pieces, never thought again. Leave nothing left alive. Mutilated fists to smash. Or the gasoline to match. Overwhelming violence, nothing left to breathe.
Zach! Is now really the time for a song?
What? You don't sing to yourself while you're working?
That's not singing. No one can understand what you're saying.
Oh, yeah? Well, try and understand this.
This is break the bullet from the ceiling. We will take what has been stolen. We will play. I'll try. What you are thinking all of this this requires feeling, but I promise you this evening I will not fucking cry. Pandemic is going on, broke my fucking ankle, and meant for the living makers, cause they never love me. Because a drinking problem, and he often pushes my mind, reflecting on it, now it's making me so
Agatha, give me that!
Zach, what are you?
Why won't you bastards die?
fucking hate you, Dad!
Very impressive. The power inside you is immense. Oh, the things you could accomplish. See you soon.
Who said that?
No one said anything, Zach.
I'm no stranger to hearing voices, but... never mind. Let's keep moving. We gotta figure out how to stop all this shit.
Sir Zach, is there something you wish to bequeath unto us?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I think I'm just having some withdrawals or something, I don't know. It's nothing, really.
You know I can sense when you're lying, Zach.
Look here, I never lie. I mean, except that one time some guy outside of a gas station said he would give me $1,000 if I could beat him in a game of red light, green light. And then I told him that money is a governmental construct meant to control the general property of the world and keep the common citizen in poverty. Come to think of it, I didn't really lie there either.
You and your tales. There's an elevator just around the corner. Maybe the evacuation is set up on the roof.
I hate elevators.
Of course you do. Now, keep your eyes open. You never know when one of those bastards could... You... Yeah, something like that.
Agatha!
Shit, Agatha! Are you okay?
Now's your chance, Zach. You've always wanted to be the front man of your own band. Then she stepped in and threw her power around.
I can't...
You can. You must. If she learns your secret, the blackness inside you, she could snuff you out. Then she would take over Cockbreath. I'm sorry. I can't say that name with a straight face. Anyway, you know where this is going. You must kill her.
No.
Do it.
No!
What in the seven hells do you think you're doing?
Shit. I thought I heard or saw something. Oh, my bad. Are you two okay?
Sir Zach, I think you should go on ahead. I can look after Agatha. If there are others here, mayhaps they can aid us.
I think... you should head for the roof. Something tells me the answers we seek reside there.
But I just... fine. Just please make sure she's alright. I don't know what I'd do without my shooting buddy. And take my gun, just in case, alright?
Brutal.
That a girl. I'll be back as soon as I can. Come on, Zach. Don't be afraid. It's moments like these that you were made into the man that you are. And the man you will be is one of great strength and bravery. But What if I fail? What happens then? Will I even be able to save my old friends? Hasna is trying, but Agatha's probably dead. And I can't get this voice out of my fucking head. All I feel anymore is the urge for killing, for bullet holes and chopped limbs and needless blood spilling. Am I even doing this of my own volition?
Go on, Zach. Give in to your darkest inhibitions.
No, I can't. I won't give in to your corrupting words or the pain you give. No, you can't. You won't stop me from ending all of this so we all can live.
You think that this is a place you can survive? You haven't seen anything yet.
Ah, shit.
Well, I must congratulate you on making it this far. You could have made it so much further if you'd only listened to me. But you instead chose to resist. So I feel I should tell you. You thought your path was righteous. You've conquered many foes. You feel the darkness creeping. It keeps you on your toes. Your fear is so delicious. Your pain deserves applause. So go ahead, keep killing. It only serves my cause. Feel my fingers crawl beneath your fragile skin. Death still lingers. It's a fight you cannot win. Just step closer. Give yourself to my embrace. Don't just stand there. Come on now, pick up the pace. I'll share with you a secret about the ones you've killed. The endless slaughter feeds me, and boy was I ever thrilled to know your constant struggle, to see you writhe and mun. So join me and stop this torment. Satiate your lust for blood. You'll have eternal power. You'll live for countless years. You'll never have to worry about your mother's tears. She'll see all you've accomplished. You'll move out on your own. And once you've left her basement, she and I can finally bone!
Okay, who the hell are you? And are you really gonna drag my mother into
That's
this?
what all iconic villains do. Now where was I? Stop denying. Let me scratch that awful itch. You're all... Are you crying? Don't be such a little bitch.
I'm sorry, it's just all this talk of death and shit, and then you bring my mother into it, and I swore 2 songs ago I wouldn't do this.
Well, I think I have a solution for that. Look at me. I said look at me!
Listen, mister, please don't put your finger in my... Wait a second. I know you. Trash Man?
Not quite. The man you once berated is gone. But now you understand the power that I have. The power I can share with you. The gift of eternal life. You could keep slaying your enemies for a lifetime, and then some. You'd never need to sleep.
Yeah, I don't do that already. You know, the meth.
Never need to eat?
But I love food. Speaking of which, I could kill a man for a taco right about now.
Never need to hydrate?
You bite your tongue, Mr.
Gloom.
Mr. Glue. I don't believe in a whole lot, but my Messiah has taught me the importance of always staying hydrated.
I'm grateful. Fine, Zach. The point is, nothing could ever hurt you. You would never, ever die.
I mean, it does seem tempting.
Well, hello, Agatha.
Hello, idiot. May I borrow Mr. Metal for a moment? Thanks.
Agatha, what are you doing? Jesus, you are freakishly strong!
Zach, listen to me. Whatever the Gloom is offering you, don't listen to him.
Yeah, but if I did, then I could protect you. Wait. How do you know he was offering me something?
Because... Zach... Because I took the same deal. That monster whispered to me the same way he did with you. Tried to convince me that a never-ending life was one of happiness. That if I could live forever, I could... That I could... find her.
Her? Who is her?
It's nothing. The point is, he does nothing but lie and deceive. And he will do the same with you if you give in to his charade. That rank stain.
I can hear you, you know.
Piss off, you foul wretch!
Okay. So, what does that mean, Agatha?
My name isn't actually Agatha. It's Kaya. Kaya Brangwyn. And the deal I made with the Gloom. Zach, look at my shoulder.
Ew! That shit is nasty! I thought Hasna was supposed to heal that bite. What? Wait a minute.
Zach, please put that away.
That thing is still festering. You're gonna turn, I know it! This is how it happens in all the movies!
Will you please let me...
I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I won't let you become one of them!
Zach!
I'm sorry!
This isn't going... Zach!
God damn it, how are you still standing? Well, I guess it's time for my secret plan. My hidden fifth gun!
Don't you understand? This bite, it doesn't affect me at all. Now pay attention. I believe the Gloom is trying to use me to get to you. Something tells me that our meeting was not an accident, and our being here on this roof at this moment in time wasn't either.
Wait, what? You were using me? I thought...
No, I wasn't. Not intentionally, anyway. You have to trust me. Trust. Funny thing, that is. I could never do that to you, Zach. I couldn't, because I've started feeling things lately. Things I haven't felt in many, many years of living.
Like gas? Because if you gotta let one out, then just...
It's not gas! I've never been able to be close to anyone. Not even my own child. I've never believed in myself. Nor anyone else. I've grown to be a horrible person. Done things that cannot be forgiven. And I think it's time for you to know about them. Centuries have come and gone, remnants of a luminous dawn, fade into a life withdrawn, a life that wasn't there. Her gentle voice, it calls my name. She smiles at me and I the same. Through my teeth I take the blame, because I wasn't there. Tomorrow is a different day, I said. Tomorrow will start anew. She stared into my soul and said, I can see right through you. Days resolve to nights of lust, decisions that I thought were just resulted in a lack of trust, a hope that wasn't home, I said. I came to find an empty bed, the once white sheets stained crimson red. A single thought lay in my head. My little girl, can she be?
Kaya, I'm sorry. I have no idea what to say to that.
I spent so long searching for her, and in the end, nothing.
Well, I mean, what about the father? Maybe she went to find him.
I don't know who the father was.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, how does any of this explain how you aren't a zombie right now and I just realized I'm touching your bite wound? Oh, sorry about that.
I knew at that moment that I had lost one of the greatest parts of my life. I could not and would not stop searching for her. And so, late one night, at the shadiest tavern I've ever known, I made a deal with a man that promised me immortality, so that I could go to the ends of the earth to find her. I thought it would be a gift. But being stranded here on this plane of existence, not knowing if you will ever find what you seek, it's nothing more than a curse. It's nothing more than a curse. And as I would come to find out, that man was being controlled by the gloom.
Well, despite everything that has happened, that was really noble of you, Kaya. I'm sure your daughter would be proud.
It's the least I could do. She didn't deserve to be alone. And neither do you, Zach. For the first time in a long time, I've been able to trust again. Both you and Hasna, as reckless and as foolish as you can be, have never given up on me. You have stood by me, time and time again.
Are you two freaks done talking? The cowboy and I have business to discuss, and I really don't want to make a bigger mess out of things than I already have.
Do you think I am afraid of you? Not even you can kill me.
I suppose you're right about that. All I can do is take everything you love. Perhaps starting with your regal friend?
Agatha. Zach. I can't control myself. Help me.
What a perfect metaphor. It's just like your daughter, Kaya. Barely hanging on. And ready to fall to pieces.
What did you just say?
Oops. I guess I let that one slip.
What have you done with her?
Oh, it's not about what I did. It's about what you drove her to do. Now, my memory's a little hazy, being older than the Earth itself, but I want to say it looked a little something like this. Now then, where were we?
Deal with him. I can save Hasna.
What? How the hell are you gonna do that?
You were under the impression that I've never watched American television. But there are still things no one knows about me.
Kai, no! What? What the fuck is happening? Oh, I get it. Batman. Oh, damn, that girl is smart.
Oh, yes, so intelligent. So what is it going to be, Zack? Endless vitality could be yours, with just a snap of my fingers. What do you say?
I can't. It's not worth it. The pain I've seen and heard Kai go through. I am part of the reason that this whole shit show even came to be. And because of my doings, she is going to be stuck cleaning up this mess for who the hell knows how long. She's right. That's no gift. It's a curse. Everything has to have an ending. Even us humans.
I'm glad to hear that. Wait. Excuse me?
I said everything has to have an ending.
I don't think that was part of the story. No. The script says you're supposed to take the power, then this tale could continue on for more episodes. Oh, no, sir. No. I see now. Nice last-minute change, Eldurrino.
Who are you talking to?
No one. I guess I'll just have to roll with this. Fine, Zack. Have it your way. I warned you, Zack. You could have lived if you'd only listened to me. You were to be my successor. You were meant to lead my tongues and take control of this pathetic universe. Yet here we are. Can you see it? Years of planning now unfurl. Can you feel it? I'm the one who killed that girl, sad and frightened. She told me her constant strife, so enlightened. I gave her my lustrous knife, tensions growing, tears of melancholy rife. Both of you will go on knowing it's your death that brings new life!
You heartless piece of shit.
With that hole in your chest? I would beg to differ. You were supposed to join me. I waited so long for a being powerful enough to take my place. It's a pity you weren't more cooperative.
Sugma.
Sorry? What is Sugma?
Sugma.
Wow. This writing is really running on fumes.
Agatha, I can't thank you enough.
You can call me Kaya. Agatha is no more.
Either way, I don't know how I can ever repay Sir Zack.
Zack? Zack!
Zack! Sir Zack!
No, Zack, please! Please don't do this to me! We need you!
You're too late. Another abandonment, another death. Alas, you played your part quite well. And for that I thank you.
What are you saying?
Come on now. Surely you figured this part out by now. I didn't give you immortality so you can find your daughter. She gave you her life.
You mean...
She knew you were miserable. She knew you didn't want her in your life.
That's not true!
In her sorrow and anger, she ended both of your suffering. Her death brought you a new life. Unbeknownst to you, however, I had seen these events unfolding hundreds of years before. I knew a human with immense power would be born near the end of the millennium, and I knew I had to find a hopeless soul that could be coerced to do anything I needed. How fortunate I was to find you. A woman with nothing to live for. And so I gave you something to live for, bringing me to this realm. Bringing this sorry man before me. Giving me the perfect army. You've done so well, my friend.
He was my friend! You are nothing more than a monster! A stupid, horrible, fucking monster!
You and I are not so different. I hope you realize.
I am nothing like you. I have made many mistakes in the past, but that all changes right now.
You're grasping at straws if you think you can hurt me with that thing.
Oh, it's not for you, friend.
What do you think you are doing?
It is as you said. Death brings new life.
What happened? Kyle?
Hey, Zack.
Kyle, what are you doing?
It's okay. This needed to happen. You have to... You have to end this. I trust that you can.
No, I can't.
You must. My time on earth has come and gone. Destined for a life beyond. With everything you've undergone, you mustn't be his feeble pawn. You've got to keep on holding on. I'm sorry. I won't be there.
Kaya? Kaya? I can't do this. We can't do this without you.
You little fucker! You are supposed to be dead! This can't be!
You took her away from us. You took everything from her. And now I'm gonna take that stupid fucking smirk off your face!
There's nothing you can do, cowboy. She's not coming back.
This isn't working, Sir Zack. Look at him, though. Something has changed. I think Kaya's sacrifice has weakened him somehow.
Even so, I've no idea how to beat him. We can't kill him, so what the hell are we supposed to do?
Here's an idea. You die! How is this possible?
She passed along her life and every other part of it. Which means... She passed along her curse.
Well then, it would seem we are at a standstill.
Seems that way indeed. Ah, shit. Sorry, you mind if I take this real quick?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello, Zack Metal.
Hey, Ayla, what can I do for you?
I have depleted my supply of sugary rings made of dough, and I was curious if I could swing by Earth to procure some more.
Well, I wouldn't normally have a problem with that, but I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment.
I'm sorry, but what is a pickle? Another of Earth's delicacies?
I mean, I'm currently busy with this gloom guy.
Did you say gloom?
Yeah, why?
I will be there momentarily.
Huh. That was weird. Sorry about that, just an old buddy of mine.
Oh, no problem at all. Now then, do you honestly believe that you can defeat me? I have everlasting darkness by my side. I have an army of 1,000,000 undead. I have... Wait. What's that?
Wow, that was fast.
Your mention of the gloom. Where is he?
Over there. It's that dirty guy with the orange vest and the raggedy hoodie on.
Wow, real mature.
Zack. We Harmonians were alerted to the presence of the gloom in this universe, but could not track him down. I should have known that, with all of the trouble you attract, he would be here on Earth.
Still blunt as usual, I see.
Of course. You see, we follow the teachings of the mirth, the cosmic opposite of the gloom. And we also understand the danger that the gloom presents while residing within this realm.
Uh-huh. So, who or what is this birth fella, and how do we get a hold of them?
Not birth, mirth. We must summon them just as you did the gloom. But for that, I will need some help. Harmonians, I require your assistance.
There's more of you?
Sir Zach, who are these things?
Well, Ayla is a longtime friend of mine who knew my dad, who turned out to be an alien himself. I had to rescue him a while back from the grip of a bunch of nut-job scientists who wanted to experiment on him and shit.
I see. I didn't know your father was not from this planet.
Yeah, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it another time.
Zach, I would like to introduce you to a couple of my friends. This is ST, a very skilled, albeit somewhat brainless, shaman.
Hey, STFU. Good to meet you two.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
What? I just told you my name.
Oh. I'm sorry. It sounded like you said something else.
And this is Raffle Mao, a distant cousin of mine.
Hey there, Zach. Ayla's told me so much about... Oh. I'm sorry. Who's your friend here?
I am Lady Hasna of the Lost Kingdom of Myrefall. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine, fair maiden.
Okay. So, Ayla, what do we have to do to summon the Mirth?
Did you all forget? I'm standing right here. I could kill any one of you in a heart.
Oh yes, my apologies, Gloom.
What is this power? Put me down!
Feel free to hang around for a little while.
Yeah, anyways, the plan?
Right. We must chant ancient incantations in order to summon the Mirth. Esti, Raffle, you both know what to do. Raffle? Where is that oaf?
Can you not stop? They're coming over here. Can you stop?
We're a little busy here, you two. Come on now, let's focus up.
Zach, I don't know what to say.
Say about what?
He's so handsome and charming. I've never felt this way about another being before.
Yeah, well, can this wait? We don't really have time for a love song right now.
No, it cannot. Plus, I've barely had any speaking time.
All right, just get it over with.
All my life I have searched for thee, for the one whose sight would drop me to my knees. I'm poisoned, Lord's poisoned. Please be the one to set my heart free. Two hearts beat together, until forever. Don't wait till my hair's gray. Ravage this castle like the Crusades.
What the fuck did she just say?
What? This is so touching.
Yeah, the touching is what I'm worried about.
All my life I have scoured the stars for the one that fits into my scaly arms. Heart stopping, groin throbbing, breath taken swiftly like I have stars. 4 hearts beat together will I leave, not ever. Soon we'll be as one soul. Suck me inside you like a black hole.
Oh, come on!
Just let this song remind you that we belong, connected for always if you are the beaver.
Then you'll be the cleaver.
And we can bang all night long.
All my life I've remained weary of the waters of my good
Blood flowing, rod growing. Trust that my size won't be scary. Bodies stuck together, cold to sunny weather. Nature might punish us for this crime.
constant fornication.
I hope she's clean shaven next the Pound Town station. For all time.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Ravel has always been quite the flirtatious one, though I can't say I've ever heard him speak that way.
If you two are quite finished, may we resume?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Now, everyone, join hands and/or appendages.
Wrong appendage, Hasna.
Whoops, sorry.
Esti, Raffle, let us begin.
Re fa la sali la 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 re, de lo do mi re, li la la da, li mi la da si la li da lo lo sa la, de re lo da la la li la lo la mi.
From the light I was born, to the callings of joy I wander. Brave travelers of yonder, I appear before you to... Oh. What an interesting group of beings you all are. To whom do I have the pleasure of being summoned by?
Well, I'm Zach Metal. This is Princess Hasna. That there is Ayla and Raffle Mao. And that one on the end is STFU.
I beg your pardon?
No. That's her name. I got caught on that one, too.
Of course. Now then, I am the Mirth, a being of pure light, of happiness, of everything right and just in the universe. For what purpose have I been summoned here?
That man floating in the air over there, sir.
Oh, it's you. Nice to see you again, Gloom.
Wish I could say the same.
How are things?
Oh, you know. Trying to consume worlds and create chaos. So, not super great. How are the kids?
They're well. Quite well, in fact. Mirth Jr. is making quite the name for himself on the Little League team.
That shrimp couldn't hit an elderly lady with a car. The middle of an open intersection.
How dare you?
How dare I? How dare you? I been here for a while waiting for things. And this guy...
Christ, will y'all give it a rest already?
My sincerest apologies, Zach Metal. You see, the Gloom and I have known each other for a very long time. Constant battle as old as time itself, and we have never...
Yeah, blah, 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 good and evil, ketchup and mustard, whatever. Can you help us kill this thing, or what?
Quite the rude one you are. Alas, no, I cannot help you kill him.
Oh,
Excuse
for
me?
Christ's sake, come on. Well, why the hell not? I thought you two were mortal enemies or whatever.
If you had not interrupted me, you would have heard me say that no one can defeat the Gloom. Not even me. In order for life to exist, there must be a balance of light and dark. If there were no sadness, happiness would have no purpose. If there was nothing to gain, there would be nothing to lose. Life brings death, and death brings life. Do you see where I am going with this?
So you mean... Oh, God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Hasnut, Raffle, start making as many babies as you possibly can.
Okay.
What? No! I mean... There must be a balance between good and bad in order for time to move forward. What I can do for you is help banish the gloom from this universe and restore the balance to what it once was. But in order to be successful, I will need all of your help. Especially you, Zach. You, most of all.
Well, all right. How do we do that?
Are you honestly asking that question? We are at the end of a musical, and you are wondering how all of this concludes.
I mean, yeah. No? I don't know.
A song, Zach. We stop him through the power of song.
Oh, okay. That seems kind of cheesy.
Just stop talking and follow my lead. Forged in the infinite flames I rise, destined to smother the ash, disguised as a man, covered in grime and piss. We're putting an end to all of that.
What the hell are you doing? What is this energy?
I'll teach you to make fun of my kid. Zach, you have to aid me. My energy alone won't be enough.
I mean, are you sure? I've never done something like this before. Man, who the fuck am I kidding? It's me! Well, let me give it a try.
Your murderous hand took her from me. The only one I could call family. And now your time has come and passed. Ruined the death that you missed.
Excellent. You must keep these positive thoughts in your head. It's the only way to snuff out the darkness. What's so fun? Are you accepting your defeat?
You are so weak, so brainless, so broken.
Mirth, what the hell is he talking about?
I'm not sure this should be working, yet somehow he is able to retain his power.
Surprised? You know me better than anyone, old friend. But for the uneducated among you, let me spell it out. You thought thought your path was righteous. You thought your tale was done. I've laid my plans out for you, all of them except for one. For in the senseless bloodshed, your actions take their toll. Your heart belongs to me now, so let me take control!
Too strong!
Zack, Mirth, what do we do? He needs our help.
I've never seen the Gloom use this ability before.
You didn't think I'd do all this without having an ace in the hole? Now, did you? Even if you succeed here, I'm not leaving without a consolation prize!
Sir Zack, this isn't you. You don't want to do this. You have to fight this. We're your friends.
You are fighting a lost battle, little lady. His soul is mine. He cannot hear my friends.
He's breaking free of the Gloom's grasp. Hasna, you must join in the song.
I've had 1,000 men at my leash, and watched them fall as my lands were besieged. But none of them could ever compare to you. I know you'll find your way through.
Good. Now the lizard people.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Mirth, but we are harmonious.
Blah, blah, blah. Peace and tranquility. Just sing.
It's time to feel the cosmos flow through your veins. We're here to free you from your gripping chains.
It may take days for you to comprehend.
We'll see this through to the end. I won't do this. Oh, get your damn fingers off of my brain! Are you besting me? Oh! Get out! Get out! Get out!
We're almost there. All together now.
Manifestation that has been exhumed. Release this man and face your imminent doom. Our determination will bring a vibrant dawn. Now leave this place, Gloom. Leave this place, be gone. Bitch!
Look, the sun.
You weren't the only one with a trick up their sleeve, Gloom. My father was also a Harmonian. His blood flows through my veins. With my friends by my side and the strength they have bestowed upon me, your reign upon this planet is no more!
This energy, I can't withstand it.
Payback time.
Let me go.
Your time is up, Gloom. There is nothing more you can do. Now, leave this universe. Leave and never return.
This isn't the end. I hope you know. My power cannot be stopped. Try as you may. Darkness will always surround you.
And where there is darkness, our light will be there to balance it out.
Burn in hell. You drug-addicted worm.
Did he just throw him into space?
That is the power of Harmonian blood. In times of adversity, we gain unmatchable strength by drawing on the power of light. And with Zach's habit, he is the most powerful of all of us.
You all are so awesome. I will never be able to thank you all enough for what you did for me.
I believe I can speak for all of us when I say, I'm just fucking glad this bullshit is over. Oh, relax. I'm hardly even a princess anymore.
You can say that again. Mirth, I gotta say, what you did for me was metal as fuck.
Just part of the job, I guess.
So, what happens now? Do you just wait around for the gloom to show back up?
More or less. Light and dark must remain in perfect harmony in order for life to continue existing. I trust that you will keep that in mind as you venture onto your next... whatever it is you do normally.
Oh, you know, sell drugs, shoot things, start fights.
Right. Unfortunately, it is time for me to depart. It was delightful meeting you all.
It has been an honor. I am sure we will meet again.
I'm sure we will. Until then!
Wow. What a cool dude.
Well, Zach, we must return to our home planet. I am sure you understand.
Right, of course. By the way, there's a really awesome donut place a couple miles from here. Tell them the Crank Cowboy sent you.
Will do.
Take care, brother. All right, Hasna, we should probably head out.
Actually, Zach, I think I'm gonna go with them.
Oh, what? You really are gonna shack up with the well-endowed reptile guy?
Can you blame me?
I suppose not. He is pretty handsome.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Zach Metal.
Goodbye, little lady. You best take care of her, Raffle. And ST, well, I'm sorry we never really got a chance to know each other, but you're always welcome to drop by Earth whenever you see fit.
I absolutely will. Ayla has told me many things about these donuts you humans make. It would be a delight to return and sample more of Earth's creations.
Oh, just wait till I introduce you to my favorite dessert.
And what might that be?
Meth?
Okay, time to go, everyone. Until we meet again, Zach Metal.
Oh, man. Well, shit. I'm alone again. No Ayla. No Hasna. No... nobody. Tomorrow is a different day, she said. Tomorrow will never die. I still can't believe that she is dead. I didn't even say goodbye. Her sacrifice has made me whole. Her path is now in her control. I know deep down within my
Shall